We start off any Bedwars game, like a regular Bedwars game, with the trio. Cyanide, bridging to the diamond generator, preparing to gather diamonds for his team. What a helpful member of the society. We would not be able to live without him, as he is good at PvP, and he also is very useful. But in reality, he is not the best. Red is the best. He is always working on defense and is the best at PvP. He always knows what is right for the team and what is not right for the team. Cyanide, gathering blocks going to the butt of the turtle. He realizes that there is a fish. He would like to explore the fish. So, he bridges to the fish. This fish is not like any other regular fish. It has a secret, and Cyanide is ready to discover that secret. A secret hideout. If they need help, that is where they will go. Cyanide runs back to tell his team. They acknowledge it. Now let's find Yarat Smiley. The little child of this game. He is always exploring and having fun. He's not the best at PvP, but he always marks his territory with a little spray of a creeper. What a strange marking. Now Yarat Smiley sits there and looks into the distance, gathering materials. He gets some more for himself, and he gets back to harvesting diamonds, like he usually does. Red stands on the top of the basin, looks out, goes back and gets material so he can continue on with this amazing bed defense. Yarat Smiley asserts his dominance by crouching. Red gets to the shop and buys some glass. Placing the glass, he feels proud of himself, knowing that he is contributing to the team. Cyanide was doing something, but we don't need to know. For some reason, Red is going to the diamond generator. How strange. He usually stays at the base or at the emerald generator. This round, they made the mistake of not getting emeralds. Usually this would be a good thing, but not in this case. Yarat Smiley harvests diamonds and heads back to the base. Running across the bridge, Cyanide, at the other diamond generator, also gathers diamonds, but as he runs back, he sees Red waiting for him. It's almost like he has a present. So he checks the community chest and robs it a little bit. Yarat Smiley was just in his ender chest. How rude of him! Everybody knows ender chest is the worst place to go, as it's putting stuff in a chest for just you. Red, a normal donator. He donates all of his gold to the community center. He sure is an alpha male of this team. Cyanide back gathering diamonds, like usual. He heads back to tell the news that Blue is approaching to claim more territory, and then he goes to the other diamond generator. Now all of them know that they must prepare for battle. Red is getting straight back to work on the bed defense, upgrading it with another layer of end stone. This is good. This is very good. Cyanide checks the community chest and says, "Hey, I need some items." And he says thank you. He buys some tools, checks the community chest, and steals some stuff like a rat he is. Quite literally. Yarat Smiley sits there, stares at the ground, and continues on with his day. Red walks back and forth like a little crab. Cyanide, being the scaredy rat he is, continues building the bridge. And there he goes. Blue is attacking! Will he survive? And he's dead! He must respawn and alert his teammates. They all are looking threatened by Blue. They think they must attack. They go. Red rushes in there, going to destroy. He does not want materials, he wants blood. He will avenge his comrade. He sits there, crouches, looks and runs, going in there to destroy their bed. It's empty. He starts breaking, and bang! He is dead. And bang! Cyanide follows, and Jonathan Smiley surely will prevail, and he died. What did I expect from this team? Yellow is in a battle with green. No one cares about yellow, though. Yellow is yellow. Rita Red rushing back there, furious, clenching his sword with his fists. I don't think he has fists, but that's okay. Rita Red cannot seem to get up there. He gets up and he falls. He can't climb. He climbs and he makes it. Cyanide breaks the blocks and Rita Red jumps and he dies. And Cyanide jumps to the other bridge and he gets scared and runs back. Yellow stands there in horror. He decides to return to his base for now. Your Smiley threatens them. He hits his sword and blocks a couple times, contributing nothing but making their team look better than they actually are. And he just jumps in the void. How pathetic. I wonder what your Smiley would do. He jumps and he fails, but he kills somebody. That is amazing. Cyanide bridges to yellow, and they run. I wonder if they'll actually destroy their bed. Let's hope. Cyanide makes it to blue team, preparing to jump. He looks, and he makes it. Oh, and he gets annihilated. If only his teammate were coming. Oh, and then your Smiley gets killed by yellow. What did I expect? Cyanide goes in there, furious for them doing that, and bang! Yellow has been eliminated. Yellow sits over there. Nobody knows what Yellow does, but your Smiley is purchasing something from the shop. The shopkeeper does not know who to take a look at. They were donating to the community chest, and Cyanide stealing from it. He puts stuff in, I presume. Opens the item shop. Rita Red stares at the chest for a while and continues on. They prepare to fight. Your Smiley, not realizing they're going on a hunt, scurries behind. He has a bow now, and he shoots one into the edge. There. He shoots one into the void. Yellow sits there. Rita Red shoots him. Sadly, we do not catch that on camera, but you can see him falling in the void. They scurry, prepared for battle. And he shoots Blue. And he shoots him again. And now Blue is dead. They think they got the bed, but in reality, Yellow snatched it. They have claimed the spoils of victory. How wonderful. Continue on with their battle. And Rita Red knocks green, and he survives, and he says he does not want to stay there, and he jumps into the void. How promiscuous. Cyanide, being the sweat he is speed bridging, and he prepares to jump, and he misses. How pathetic. Your Smiley decides to take the safer route, and he places blocks. Oh no, Rita Red is killed, and the loot is stolen, and your Smiley kills Green, gets the loot, and panics. He runs back to their base. Prepare to show. Cyanide thinks that everyone is still there. What an idiot. He fights Green and fails. Your Smiley, joyful with all the loot he's gotten, has deposited it in the chest. Cyanide takes the diamonds from it and is prepared to upgrade some materials. But upgrade some thingy-mabobbers. Yellow, going in with a sneak attack. Drinks an invisibility potion. Prepare to destroy their bed. He goes in. He breaks. striking. Everyone's panicking. And bam! It's gone. And yeah, that Smiley got destroyed. And then Green comes in, kills Red. And that was the end of round 1. And now a word from our sponsors.
Do you want to become the best Bedwars player ever? Well, that's probably not going to happen. But if you want to see the best Bedwars players ever play Bedwars, then subscribe to Cyanite. He's the best YouTuber ever. He has more subs than your mom. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah. Subscribe, like. And now back to National Geographic.
We start this round off just like any other round. They all scurry to the generator. You're not Smiley leaving, with Cyanide following. Red stays there, and You're not Smiley comes back. Red moves back and forth like a crab. He thinks that will get him more loot. He buys sandstone and gets to work on the bed defense. What a helpful member of society. Cyanide bridges over to the diamond generator. That is also very useful. Getting diamonds is essential for the team. Red starts placing a wall layer following the endstone. It's the best defense, but it works. And yet that Smiley falls into the void. Oh, sad. Cyanide begins working on a wall to defend from Green. This is good. This is very good. You're not Smiley still at the shop, buying wool after his failed and falling into the void. He starts bridging to Diamond Gen again. This time, not speed bridging. He does not feel safe doing that anymore. Not after what happened last time. He finishes building the bridge, goes to the diamonds, and harvests them, and marks his territory by placing the creeper spray that he usually does. Now, back to Cyanite. Cyanite is watching Green destroy, or watching Yellow destroy Green. Red was watching too. This means war. We do not want Yellow to come to us. Let's hope that does not happen. Smiley sits there and blocks his sword, thinking it will help him. It will not. Red doing something he doesn't usually do. He goes to the dimension, but then realizes that Green is bridging over to them. He climbs up. But secretly, Green is going in. He attacks, he strikes, and he takes down Green. How wonderful. Red starts heading back. You're not Smiley having face off with Red. Red starts to break in. Cyanide kills Red. They all are doing well after the attack of Red and Green. They think they'll be okay. Green places a pop-up tower for no real reason, but secretly, Red is coming. But so is Yellow. I wonder if anybody will notice Red, and Cyanide does, and he kills him at the exact same spot he did before, and there's a huge battle going on. Yellow versus Blue. They start bridging up. And they start spam placing. They drop a TNT right there. They kill Spaghetti Sheep. And they start spam placing to make sure that Spaghetti-O does not get to them. Spaghetti-O, the yellow team member, runs off. And chasing him comes Red. Red is there to attack, but he was sadly defeated by Red. What? I got that mixed up. Other way around. Cyanide looks over there and notices Red is coming. This is not good. They must keep their territory just the way it is. Smiley stares menacingly at the red team member, waving his swords, and they are under attack by every single red team member. How horrible. They almost broke into the bed. For the third time, why do you keep breaking in from that side? Do it from any other side, not that side. Cyanide gets to buying something, opens the community chest, sees if there's anything, and he takes it, and soon they start placing wood. This will greatly improve their defense. Now, Reader Red notices Yellow doing a weird circular pattern, staring. Reader Red thinks. He hesitates, but he is going to go up there. At least that's what it looks like. He starts placing his blocks and hits his head on Red's wall. He walks. And he walks back. Stays up against the wall and starts placing his blocks. And they threw a fireball and missed. They're trying to team. That is not good. Reader Red places his blocks wisely, not speed bridging. He does not want to fail. If he fails this, Yellow will still be there. This is a very, very important mission. They tried to do a TNT jump and they failed. Straight into the void they go. Everybody is confused, but they continue on. There's another Yellow team member. They speed bridge and Cyanide annihilates them. Yet Smiley fell into the void and Reader Red survived. Very low HP though. Yet Smiley grabs some materials, takes some materials from his ender chest. How greedy of him, and buy something from the shop. But Red is planning an attack. They have gone invisible, and they are crossing the bridge. They go. They're gonna break into the pit defense. They start breaking right at this perfect point. And Yodat Smiley destroys them. Red never stood a chance. This is not good. Everybody wants Blue's territory. Why can't they take somebody else's? Seriously, it would make my job a whole lot easier. Well, they keep spam placing while Reader Red and Yoda Smiley were at the shop. Cyanide sits there and he decides to go to the diamond generator. He gets the diamonds and returns to the base to purchase upgrades for the team. Seeing if there's any diamonds in the community chest, somehow he levitates. That's weird. That's insane. But he starts spam placing blocks, and they are under attack by Yellow. This is not good. They must defend their territory. Now only one of them has iron armor, and there's only two of them. They hop to the flag. Hopefully, Blue can defeat them. They are swinging all of their swords, and they start bridging up. And they break, and Cyanide hits them, but he gets knocked off. He survives, and Reader Red is up there, and he gets knocked off. Or is that Yodat Smiley? That was Yodat Smiley! And they're going to break it, and Yodat Smiley kills them at 1 HP. How insane and fascinating! And Reader Red throws a fireball at them, and they got knocked to 2 HP, and Yodat Smiley kills them again. Yodat Smiley is the MVP of this round. Reader Red stands there, purchasing another fireball. Checks the community chest and sees that there's nothing in there. Yodat Smiley checks again, just to make sure. It's like going to your fridge, realizing there's nothing in there, going back to your room, and coming back 10 minutes later to check again. Yellow is coming back for another fight. Spaghetti Sheep and Spaghetti-O will not give up. They will destroy. And this time, they have another weapon. And somehow there was a fireball thrown. I think what happened was Cyanide stood in front of Reader Red, throwing his fireball. This was not good, and their bed is exposed. Nobody even notices. How crazy. They didn't even repair it. This is not good. Their bed is exposed to fresh air. They surely must notice. And Your Dad Smiley places a tower. Sure, that would be a good idea, but it's not. If they please would repair their bed defense, they can win this game. If they do not, they are sure to fail. Spaghetti Sheep is chased off by Your Dad Smiley. But then they all go in there, not afraid. And they go in and they jump down. Spaghetti Sheep destroys their bed. Somehow they survive. But they must get to their evacuation shelter. That's the only way they could survive. They take off waves. Where is Cyanite? Oh, he must be on a mission. This is why you should always check your bed defense. They get to the back of this fish. They must get to there. If they do not get to their hideout, they will surely fail. And if they fail, they fail. Your Dad Smiley bridges as Redwood breaks the blocks behind him. This will mean no one will have a trace of them being anywhere. They reach the sheep. Why did I say sheep? They reach the fish. And they go back to the back of the hideout. They start placing blocks. And make a little tiny hideout. And Yellow has arrived at the base. They mustn't let Yellow spot them. When peeks through the window, must have noticed them. Technical difficulties. Sorry about this. It's just render distance. Yellow is approaching, and they're fighting. And Your Dad Smiley was killed. Spaghetti-O was destroyed. And they have claimed a victory. Let's go back and check on what Cyanite was doing. Cyanite had made it to the diamond gen of Yellow. All the Yellow people were going on a mission, and one of them fell. This was not good. They threw a fireball, which extended Cyanite's waiting period. He waits in a cave, waiting for Yellow to leave, and giving him the perfect time to strike. He waits and waits. And then the Yellow team member starts going. But it's going to take a while, because they must repair the bridge. And now they are gone. Cyanite has an opportunity. He must speed bridge, even though their bed is gone. He must speed bridge occasionally, because if he does not get there in good enough time, they will die. He goes in there, that weird little kitty cat thing watching him. He buys a pickaxe, breaks it, and realizes that they have obsidian. This is not good. He breaks it and destroys their bed. In the nick of time, one of them respawns. He kills them, while they have killed them on the other side. And they have claimed a victory from a hard day of Bedwars work.
Money on my mother mind. Cut 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski, made a wine. Foie gras, bust the Albert Einstein. Get money.